I was loading my gym bag when I heard them. The door to my daughter's room was slightly cracked, just enough for their voices to spill out. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but when your son says, "I found a video on her laptop, it's mom, with some guy, getting railed," you stop breathing. And when your daughter says, "Delete it, are you nuts? You want them to get divorced? Mom's been cheating for 20 years and no one knows. Everything's fine. If dad dumps her, forget about college. The divorce will ruin him." Your heart dies. Right there, in your own hallway. I used to think I was the lucky one. Married to my college sweetheart. 2 kids. A house I built with my hands. Dinners at 6. Sunday hikes. Family movie nights. I was the rock. Provider. Protector. The man who never missed a birthday or recital. I thought I was loved. I thought I was enough. Looking back, I see it all now. The unexplained trips, the random hotel charges she brushed off as girls' getaways, the dead look in her eyes during sex. I thought it was midlife stress. I blamed myself for being too busy with work, too tired, too boring. Turns out I was just convenient. I didn't confront her, not that night, not the next. I played along, played dumb, cooked dinner, kissed her goodnight, smiled through her lies. Meanwhile, I started planning. I moved money, cashed out a dormant investment account, opened a separate bank under a friend's name, found a lawyer, one who specialized in high-asset divorces and betrayal. I bought a burner phone, installed software on her laptop and phone, started gathering timestamps, hotel receipts, messages. The video my son found? I made copies, placed backups in 3 different locations. I created a folder, labeled it Insurance. She was good, I'll give her that. 20 years of deception without blinking. Over a dozen men from what I uncovered, some married, some not. One of them even sent flowers to my house. I let them rot in the garage. The real twist? She used me. Used my stability to cover her chaos. She stayed because I made life too damn easy. She never worked, never wanted to. The kids' college fund? That was me. Their birthdays, their braces, their private school. Me. I didn't blow up. I got smarter. One night while she was at a spa, I packed everything I needed, left my ring on the kitchen table, walked out at 3:12 a.m. No note, no message, just silence. I disappeared. Checked into a friend's guest house 2 towns over. Let her wonder. Let the panic bloom. She called 37 times. I didn't answer. My daughter texted, "Where are you? Mom's freaking out." I said nothing. Weeks passed. And then, the voice message. My son, cracking. "Dad, please come back. There's something you need to know. Please." I waited 2 days. Then I walked into the house. She was in the kitchen, pale, thin, hysterical. "Why would you just leave?" she shrieked. I said nothing. Just placed a USB on the table. She looked down, then up at me. That's when her face changed. Dead silence. My daughter stood frozen in the hallway. My son sat on the stairs, eyes red. I clicked the remote and played the first video. Her, in a hotel with a man half her age. "You want to talk?" I asked calmly. "Let's start with this." She denied it at first, said it was old, meaningless, that I drove her to it. Classic. Predictable, pathetic. I laid out the bank statements, the hotel logs, the messages, the timestamps, even the phone call she made while I was in the hospital for surgery, when one of her men picked her up from the parking lot. My daughter collapsed in tears. My son walked out, and I felt nothing. The divorce was swift. I had evidence, leverage, precision. She walked away with far less than she expected. The prenup she forgot about? Ironclad. Updated after our second child, signed during our anniversary getaway, the one she thought was just romantic. She didn't even read it. She lost the house, the cars, alimony, minimal. The kids, old enough to choose, they stayed with me. I didn't take revenge with fire. I used the cold blade of silence and strategy. 3 weeks later, she called me, tears in her voice, said she was broken, sorry, ready to start over. I hung up. She called again, said, "You're punishing me." I replied, "No, I'm just done pretending." My kids still ask questions. Why didn't I tell them sooner? Why did I stay? I tell them the truth, because I wanted you to see who she really was. Not because I said it, but because she showed you herself. They understand now, especially my son. He hugs me longer, doesn't look away anymore. Justice didn't come from yelling. It came from watching her world fall, piece by calculated piece. Now, when I sleep, I don't dream of the past. I dream of peace, of quiet, of freedom. She thought she was playing a game. She forgot I built the board. And when I left the table, I took all the pieces with me.